Well, I enjoyed the film a lot because it felt really like a cerebral exercise for you as an acting exercise. It's difficult but a blessing at the same time, right?
It is challenging and it is difficult, but I got to tell you, if I didn't have, I mean, this was a highly complex character to take on with a lot of different small segments that make the whole of who Teddy Daniels is, and their backstories that are dreams or reality, and we don't know. They merge together. But if I didn't have that kind of stuff when I went to set, I would be very bored, and you know, I wouldn't know what to think about. It gave me something to think about every single day. You know, how to portray this guy.
Yeah, and with Martin Scorsese, not only does it come with a movie, but also attention to detail, and he sends you his own research, like old movies and stuff like that. Is it true?
We actually have screenings. You know, he rents out a theater, and like an old-fashioned scenario, we screen 35 millimeter, and we watch it up on screen, and he openly talks during the movies to the set decorator or the cinematographer or the actor, saying, pay attention to this portion, look at this is what I want to refer back to when we're making the movie. So it is like this master painter, you know, choosing his colors.
Did you ever hope when you started your career that you would get such enriching characters, you know, different from one another and complex every time?
I had hoped for that. I don't know if I've always accomplished that. That's what I'm trying to do.
I'd say most often.
Well, thank you. That's what I'm continuing to try to do. But it is an interesting thing being having a production company now, because now I'm developing stuff for myself as an actor, and it is really difficult to find good stories. I mean, they're few and far between, and they take years and years to develop. And you know, oftentimes, you know, a lot of movies fall short because they don't have enough validity from the screenwriting process. So being a part of production, I know how difficult it is to make that happen. Yeah,
especially a film like that with all details involved in it and beautiful cinematography, etc.
Well, this was a kind of a gift that landed in our laps, you know. It was, you know, the script got sent to Martin Scorsese saying, look, here's, you know, a Hitchcockian style film that's a psychological thriller that's got, you know, horror epics in it, or gothic horror, and at the same time it's also a character study. Would you like to do it? And he jumped at the opportunity, and thank God he chose me to play the character, because I found it one of the most fulfilling experiences I've had yet as an actor.
How enriching do you find to learn new things? For instance, you learned Arabic for Body of Lies and now a bit of German for this, or you knew German already. How interesting is it for you to learn new languages on films?
It's difficult because, especially when you have no frame of reference, and this movie was a cheat. Absolutely. I have a German mother. She's a German immigrant, or German grandparents. I've been to Germany, so I did pick up some German. So I infused that into the character and the movie, because I felt like this was a poignant part where he was very suspicious of somebody that had Nazi ties. So I wanted to use that. But you know, when it's been Arabic or South African accents or African or different languages, for example, you know, there's no frame of reference. So that's when you need advisors on set that really just take you through it step by step. Otherwise, I would have been lost.